Hey everybody, I just wanted to kind of dissect my room drawing for you, my schematic architectural blueprint style rendering, and talk about it a little bit to give you some ideas and some tips in terms of how you're going to work on your own. So this was my first college dorm room, and you can see that I have my grid turned on, which, remember, turning your grid on, you do Command apostrophe. So you definitely want to be drawing with your grid on because we want things to be square. I was thinking of the grids in each square, which, let me zoom in terms of 1 square foot. And that's also how you can be thinking about utilizing the grid too. And so in that way, it made things easier for me to figure out the scale in terms of, like, how long the couch was, or how long the beds were. These were twin extra long bunk beds, double bunk beds back here. And the tools that I primarily used were, these shape drawing tools, rectangle tool, rounded rectangle, ellipses, and also these line segment tools and the arc tool. You can see where I've used the line segment tool for the doors, and same with the arc. I have used that tool here to kind of connect these two. This shape that I'm clicking on right here is a completed rectangle. But when we look at it, let me turn my grid off for a second. When you look at it, you can see that there's no line here, and that's because I drew a white rectangle without any strokes and put that over top to hide this line. So if I turned this off, you'd see the line there. So that's something that you can think about, is how can I use white shapes as kind of like erasers. And you can see all of the different layers that I used throughout this document, throughout this drawing, up to 43 layers with some sub layers. And as I was drawing through, I was making a new layer for every single thing that I was drawing out, and really thinking about the ordering of my layers as seen by, this white rectangle that's serving as an eraser over top of this line. Color, I was thinking about the color of the bedspreads that were that existed in the space as I remember them, coloring of the furniture, and was just trying to think of how those could serve as hints in terms of the room and the architecture. So there you have it. That is just a sort of dissection of this floor plan, some of the tools